Hello, everyone. Karen here, and we have the beautiful Jackie and Marcia. For those of you who are watching this from the Plant Chics Facebook group, you may not know me. I'm Karen Lang. I am a former matchmaker and dating coach with over 10 years of experience. And like many people, I have pivoted my business, and I am now working exclusively with women, helping them find their purpose and sparkle in life. And I'm super, super excited about the live video that we're doing today. I don't do many live videos anymore because the truth is I'm all over Clubhouse. And we're going to talk about Clubhouse a little later. But Jackie, please go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jackie. I'm co-founder of Plant Chics. So you guys in the Plant Chics tribe, we're actually also live in Karen's Facebook group. So everyone in the tribe knows Marcia and I. We're super excited for you guys to meet Karen. And for Karen's Facebook group, Marcia and I, our business is Plant Chics, and we empower women over 40 to live their second half of their life better than the first half. And this is going to be super exciting because we're all about the 3 F's: food, fitness, and friends. And we're going to be talking about self-love today. So I'm going to pass the mic over to Marcia, and she can introduce herself.
Hi, everybody. I'm Marcia Prince. I've been a health coach for 18 years, and Jackie and I met 4 years ago online, and we created Plant Chics. I actually trained Jackie. She's a former dietitian, and now she's a health coach with me. And we empower women to find they're healthy, and everyone's healthy looks different. And so we're here to help you find your healthy, and that's through self-love.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And so if you are new to StreamYard, you will see in the video description a link to click on. Please click on that, because we will, if you do that, that's the only way we'll see who's commenting. Okay. So if you don't do that, it's just going to be blank name and blank picture. So we won't see who you are. And even if you are watching the replay, we highly, highly encourage you to leave questions and leave comments, because we will read and reply to all of them. All right. And I wanted to kind of share about how the 3 of us all came together, because I think it's important to share that story. And I'm all about inspiring people. Okay. So Jackie, Marcia, and I met literally about exactly a year ago. And it's funny that you two are celebrating your 4th year Plant Chics anniversary. And this is like around the same time that we all met last year. So last year, I live in Canada. Jackie lives in Miami, and Marcia is in Texas. So we're all in different places. But last year at this point for me, Canada, in my province of Ontario, we were in lockdown. And I can't believe it, but we're on semi-lockdown again. So when I joined Clubhouse, I was like feeling super isolated. Gyms were closed. Like I was struggling like a lot of people. And I joined Clubhouse, and I connected with these 2 wonderful women, among others as well. And it was such an amazing opportunity to be able to connect with them from the comfort of my house, while like I didn't have like the social, I couldn't, like we couldn't go out. And so it was like so much needed. And I'm all about community and support. And that's what these 2 beautiful ladies are also about. So that's why we have such an amazing synergy. And they have helped me on my health and fitness journey as well. And like, I'm a coach. Coaches need coaches. Okay. I say this all the time because it is so, so important. I'm not afraid to ask for help when I need it. And it's so important to be, to feel comfortable doing that, because the reality is that we cannot do it alone. We need the support of others, and having a loving, supportive community by your side is really instrumental to your success. So they call like their people, their tribe, right? And it's all about finding your own tribe. So, you know, those of you who know me know that I'm all about the self-love. I've always been about that. Even when I was doing the matchmaking and the dating coaching, I really, really spent a lot of my time helping people truly love themselves first, so that they could find the right partner. And I'm a self-love advocate 100%, and also big advocate of self-care. And to me, self-love and self-care go hand in hand. And it's about loving yourself from the inside and the outside, which means fueling your body with healthy foods and exercise and sleep. And so these two women, they are the experts. They will kind of share some tips. And again, our goal is to really just try to inspire and motivate as many people as we can to live a healthier lifestyle so that you can excel in all areas of your life. So which one of you would like to go first?
I'll go first. Yeah.
Awesome.
No, I think you said it perfectly about self-love and self-care go together, because I always say, love yourself while you work on yourself, wherever part of that journey it is, because sometimes you work on maybe the health part first. I'm going to work on my fitness. Then I'll work on the food part. Then I'm going to work on being kinder to myself. Then I'm going to work on this. There's different areas of health and wellness that you can work on. And I think everybody's healthy looks different. My healthy is different from your healthy, but maybe something I do or say can inspire you, and vice versa. Because even though I've been a health coach for 18 years, my clients still inspire me as they go through their journey. Somebody can lose 50 pounds, 100 pounds. Maybe a girl will go to a competition. And I just think, wow, I'm in maintenance mode and it's hard. Like getting to a goal sometimes is easier because you have that kind of like quote unquote final destination. Like I'm going to lose 20 pounds or make it to the stage. Whereas I'm a health coach. I don't have to lose, like I don't have a lot of weight to lose. I just want to make sure I'm healthy. I have different motivations and reasons. And so looking at somebody else who can get to their goal and achieve, that's amazing. Because I always tell people the hardest part about having a healthy lifestyle is maintaining it. Because once you get there, you have to find little goals and ways to inspire yourself, because it's not easy. And there's different forms of self-love, like eating nourishing, healing foods is a form of self-love. Moving your body is a form of self-love. Giving yourself sleep, being kind to yourself mentally, because when they come to us for health and fitness and women go, I want to lose weight. That's the number one thing. I'm going to lose weight. It's really not about losing weight. It's about creating healthy, sustainable habits and changing your mindset. Because guess what? The hardest muscle to change is the mental muscle.
100%. Like I totally agree with you on that. Mindset is everything. Mindset will determine how successful you are. I've always been a huge proponent of like having a healthy and positive mindset. And it's hard. It's really, really hard when the going gets tough. And especially if you're alone, if you don't have a lot of support. And that's why, again, being part of a loving, supportive community will definitely help you along the way. Like, I can't imagine doing it on my own. Like, I reached out to Jackie the other day. I'm like, okay, Jackie, I tried on my wedding dress and it's feeling really tight. and I'm getting married on February 7th. And yes, for those of you who are confused, it's my second wedding to James. Yeah, I know. I'm a little extra, kind of do things my own way. We had our legal ceremony, a small legal ceremony in our backyard, and the big wedding where I'm wearing my wedding dress and all that is in Costa Rica in February. But yeah, so anyway, so I'm like, Jackie, like I really need help because like I do not want to like go there and not be able to fit into my wedding dress. So like I really need the accountability and the support to help me get through this because it's tough. So it's instrumental to reach out to people. So I'm so glad that you said that, Marcia. And like having those goals are so important, but it's not just about having a goal. It's about having knowing like your purpose and your why behind the goal, because it has to be something that will motivate you enough. Right. And so it's not just about like, I want to lose 10 pounds. Like, well, why do you want to lose 10 pounds? Is it because you actually want to fit into your clothes? Is it because you just want to be able to like feel better? Like, what is it? It's about really making it as tangible as you can. And I'll talk a bit more later about it. But just while I remember, like, if any of you do have a goal, like whatever the goal is that you're trying to do, if it's losing weight, starting a new business, incorporating more self-care into your life, I'm actually offering a free 5-day goal challenge. It's starting on January 24th. It's for the women only. And I would love for all of you to sign up, like take advantage of it. It's free. There's literally no strings attached. I'm doing this to help people and to also help myself because like Marcia said, like when you're encouraging your clients and your clients are succeeding, like you're succeeding and it's helping you. And we're all here to learn from each other. So if anybody wants the link, just leave a comment and I will give you the link because it's kind of a long link. But yeah, definitely like check that out. So Jackie, yeah, go ahead.
No, so I'm really glad that mindset has been brought up, and also finding your why. So I have my degree in nutrition and dietetics. I practiced as a registered dietitian for a very long time. I was a fitness trainer, personal trainer, also very early in my career. And I have so much knowledge, but like if I have all the knowledge in the world, but my mindset is not there, or I don't have my why really like strong, then all that knowledge is going to go out the door. So it's really, really important that you do identify your why, and we're constantly working on the mindset. And Karen, like you said, getting that mindset right can be really, really tough. So my journey, I come from a family, I've got a lot of obesity in my family. I've got a lot of very unhealthy people in my family. Marcia and I both have very interesting like family dynamics with respect to health. And literally, people always think, oh, you know what? Heart disease runs in my family, diabetes runs in my family, obesity runs in my family. Those all might run in families, but guess what else runs in families? Diets run in families, and lifestyle runs in families. And Marcia and I have both changed our lifestyles dramatically. My father just had a quadruple bypass surgery last year. I think it was last April. And he's morbidly obese. My mother is also morbidly obese. She's actually doing pretty good, like with diabetes. She doesn't have diabetes or anything like that. But I've literally made changes to my lifestyle. I eat more plants. I have plants with every meal. I still drink my coffee. Actually, I have Dunkin' Donuts here. I move my body. I'm consistently moving my body. Do I get to the gym every day? I get to the gym most days, but there are some days I don't. Like this morning, I went and I walked on the beach. It was gorgeous. I live in Miami, remember? So these are things that I do on a consistent basis. And I'm hoping that I can change the trajectory of what, like all those different chronic diseases that I have. So like to piggyback on what Karen said with your why, like what is your why? Why, like Karen, you're getting married February 7th and you're having a little bit of inflammation. So you reached out for support. You're leaning in on your tribe. You're leaning in on your people. Coaches need coaches 100%. Marcia and I mean, we get to lean in on each other daily, sometimes like multiple times during the day, but literally coaches do need coaches, and we all need each other. And that's one of the reasons, Karen, I love working with you as well, is because you've created this amazing community of women, and you guys are super, super close. And that's what we have in the Plant Chics tribe too. We've had women who they're doing great with their Plant Chics lifestyle. They're working out, they're eating some delicious plant plates, they're making really healthy, nourishing, and healing meals. But then something else is going on in their life, divorce, breast cancer scare, anything. And they'll literally post in the tribe, I didn't know where else to post. This is what's happening. I could use a little help. And the women, they just like swarm in and give everyone like a virtual hug. And it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. So we need to lean in on one another as women. Marcia and I created the Plant Chics tribe because our husbands don't necessarily eat the way we eat. So we wanted to create a community where we could all come in together, because a lot of times, like women, we have so many roles and responsibilities in the home, taking care of kids, taking care of spouses, taking care of ourselves, taking care of the home, taking care of everything. And it gets exhausting and draining. So we need to come to someplace with a really safe space where we can like lean in on each other, cheer each other up when we're having a crazy wonky day, and like cheer each other on when you're having an amazing day. So community, finding the support, super, super important. And I really do challenge you guys to like recognize the self-talk that's happening in your brain. Like if you're feeling down, or if you look at yourself in the mirror. Did anyone do the high five challenge with Mel Robbins? I know the three of us did. So the Mel Robbins challenge, if you did, say yes, yes, yes. Let's do some comments there. But literally, if you look in the mirror and you're like, oh, these dark circles, oh, these wrinkles. So I'm 52. I'm like aging. It happens. I still like my Botox. I still like to do all that. I actually need Botox right now. But it's going to be really important. Like instead of me saying, oh, these dark circles, you know, I woke up another day. I feel good. My body actually feels really good. I'm like I have energy, praise yourself and love yourself right where you are so you can keep taking that next right step to do the next right thing. So that's, I'm going to pause now and let you guys talk a little bit, but I want to hear from you guys that are watching too.
So if you click on do you see the comments? We have Joey watching. Thank you, Joey. Joey's not a woman. and I want to talk a bit about my singles who are watching this. I can't stress enough the importance of feeling good on the inside and outside when you are putting yourself out there, when you are looking for love. It is so, so important. Love your life. Love every aspect of it. And when you have that confidence, that's what's going to, people are going to be attracted to that, right? If you're super negative, if like you have all that limiting self-talk, it's not healthy, right? And so when you're putting yourself out there, you have to put your best foot forward. And I don't know about you, but when I was single, before I met James, I was like in the best shape of my life. And I was like working out all the time, eating super healthy, and I felt freaking good, right? And like you want to have that feeling when you're dating. You want to have that confidence. It makes the world of a difference. So like really, and everyone has different goals, and that's okay. Not everyone wants or is interested in losing weight. That's okay. It's not about that. This isn't about what size you are. It's about how you feel on the inside, right? At any age, at any size, so truly loving yourself and accepting yourself, because the reality is that no one is perfect, right? We all have our flaws. We all have our own quirks. That's what makes us unique. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it's about loving yourself enough to take care of your body, to feel good, to sleep well. When you don't eat well, when you don't exercise, you don't sleep well. When you don't sleep well, you're more stressed out, you're more agitated, you don't eat as well. So it's like a vicious circle, right? And the Plant Chics truly have helped me. Like I was able to reach my weight loss goal. Thank you, Jackie, for reminding me of that. I was able to do that last year during a lockdown. I never thought in a million years I would be able to do that. And I didn't even have access to the gym, right? And so it was like they were so instrumental to me, and it was amazing. So that's why, like, you know, I'm such a big advocate for these two and sharing what they're doing to be able to help and inspire as many people as we can.
I agree. And also I wanted to piggyback, sorry, Jackie.
No, go ahead.
Off what you were saying, like showing up as your best self when you don't put these little things of self-love, of sleep and food and exercise and positive community into your body. If you're doing the opposite, the negative, you're not going to show up as your best self. If you're eating bad foods, not getting enough sleep, how are you going to have the confidence if you can't show up for yourself to show up for somebody else, even if you're dating, right? So in business or wherever you're at, you're not going to be your best self. So even doing 1% better today, it doesn't have to be 100% perfect, just 1% better today compounds long-term for sustainability. So if you do 1% better today, 1% better tomorrow, do that for 30 days a month, right? Like drink an extra glass of water, get an extra hour of sleep, maybe not say no to that donut or that cake, you know, and maybe not say negative things to yourself in the mirror. And then, you know, tell yourself, you know, I got this, you know, you look amazing, you look great, you know, even if you don't believe it, your mind is very powerful. And we've learned this from, you know, from Dr. Amen from the Amen Clinic. He talks, even like Andrew Huberman, he's a neurologist, but whatever you say, whether it's right or wrong, actually is right for you, right? So if you're doing negative stuff, you're going to wire your brain to be negative. If you wire your brain to be positive, you're going to wire your brain to be positive because it creates new neurons. The synapses, like they fire, and you create a new pathway in your brain. And one day you'll start to believe in that you're beautiful, you're powerful, you're confident, you're sexy, whatever you're trying to aim to be, you'll be your best self. But you have to think that. You have to think it. The brain, like I said, is just a powerful machine. When you can change your brain, you can change your body, your entire mindset, and your entire life.
Yes. Thank you.
No, and it's so true. And even for the ladies, because in the tribe, we've got women that are single. We also have women that are married. We have women in relationships. And one of the key things, and I remember my mother used to say this to me, to us, to the kids all the time. You've got to love yourself now before you get into a relationship and have a healthy relationship. So for even the women in the tribe that are married or they're in a relationship, and the singles too, all the single ladies, it was a whole Beyonce song. We really do need to love ourselves. And as we learn to love ourselves, then our relationships like go on, they just light up. Even in a marriage, like the more I'm in tune with myself and my wants and my needs, and I can communicate these things with my husband, our relationship is amazing like that. And, it grows when I grow. So it's really important, regardless of your relationship status, regardless of where you are in life, that we do need to start being kinder to ourselves. And, women, we get a bad rap. They always say, oh, you're catty bitches. Sorry, Karen, if you guys don't swear. I swear a lot. We try not to swear a lot in the tribe. But, women could be so catty and so, that I find in our tribe, the women are so beautiful and so kind and so caring with one another. And we support one another. And I feel like that's how the three of us are as well. And it's beautiful to see the love and the encouragement that can happen. And Karen, I think one of the reasons that you were able to achieve your goal during the very first lockdown, it's because you reached out, you asked for help, you ended up getting into one of our programs, you were doing the programs, you were pushing play every day, you were taking the action. And you were doing amazing, and you were changing. Like you would make those small tweaks that Marcia was talking about, just being 1% better today. Like you would change up some of the foods that you were eating, and you were eating less processed foods, less refined foods, vegan or not vegan. You were all vegan, but for those of you, because not everyone in our Plant Chics tribe is plant-based. So cutting the crap, the calorie-rich and processed foods from your meals, and adding something that's a whole food. Think about what you can add to your plate at every meal. Can you add a green vegetable to every meal today? Can you add an extra glass of water to your routine today? If you're not working out, can you take these exercise snacks that Marcia and I like to talk about? And like at the top, like we all have smartwatches, right? Or smartphones. So whenever you're like at the top of the hour, for just 5 minutes, like get up, you can do jumping jacks, you can stand up and sit down in the chair, like you can stand up and sit down from your couch, you can do push-ups, you can do tricep dips, you can do so many different things. You can do walking lunges around your house or something. Like there's so many different things that you can do just to get your body moving. And for those of you who work from home or you have a sedentary job like Marcia and I, and Karen too, because you're like behind your desktop, your laptop all day, right? If we just take a 5-minute break at the top of every hour, at just 5 minutes every hour, and we only work 8 hours, do either of you just work 8 hours? No, I don't. We work more than that. But if you're working 8 hours and you're taking those little 5-minute breaks every hour, you're getting 40 minutes of exercise in. And we did a live with Dr. B, who wrote Fiber Fuel. And he was saying there was just a recent study that he was part of, and it showed if you exercise for only 15 minutes a day, so that's 3 of those little 5-minute breaks, so that's like all you need to do. You're increasing short chain fatty acid production. You're improving the health of your gut microbiome. You're improving health. You're decreasing inflammation. And these are just like super easy ways to do 1% better today than you did yesterday. So it's our guest star.
I didn't mean to video bomb you, but Tashi always makes an appearance in my live videos, so I had to bring him on. And he's my big cuddle bum.
He's so cute.
He's from the streets of Bakersfield, California.
Oh,
and he loves winter.
He's so calm.
He's like about maybe 8, 9, or 10 years old. I'm not really sure. But yeah, he's pretty awesome. So I wanted to make a small correction. So you said that I reached my weight goal during the first lockdown. It was not the first lockdown. It was like lockdown number 3, I think.
Oh, lockdown number 3. You guys have had way too many lockdowns. I mean, the health of Canada is better than the health of the U.S. So maybe you haven't had too many.
So for the first couple ones, I struggled big time to work out at home. I just had the biggest mental block. I couldn't do it. And it's because for me, going to the gym so I work from home. I've been self-employed for over 10 years. So always working at home. To me, going to the gym was always leaving the house. It was my getting away from work, getting away from my computer, leaving the house, because the reality is that like I don't leave the house much.
Right.
So it was the whole part of the leaving the house and being somewhere else and then coming back to work, right? And so, and I love working out at the gym. So for me, working out at home was a struggle. It was a huge struggle. And I couldn't get out, like I just couldn't get past it. I kept thinking, oh, the gym's going to open soon, but really it went on for months. And it was finally one day, well, it was a combination of things that led to me actually reaching my weight loss goal during, like, I don't know, lockdown number 5 or whatever it was. This was last year. I had a session with my mindset coach. And like I said, coaches need coaches. I literally have coaches in like almost every aspect of my life. And so I had a session with my mindset coach, and he said, like, okay, just commit to doing 1 minute of exercise each day. Do 1 minute one day, the next minute 2 minutes, the next day 3 minutes. And it's about programming your brain. And then you do it, you complete it, and then you feel good because you've reached your goal. And even if it's small, like it doesn't have to be big, right? It's all about the small wins. So I slowly started adding more and more time training my brain. And then that's when I got over my mental block of starting to work out at home. But it wasn't just that, because I was still, before the gyms closed, I had been trying to lose like that 10 pounds for a long time. And I was working out and I still wasn't losing it. And that's because it was diet. It's 80% diet. And that's what the Plant Chics helped me realize, is like the foods that I was eating. And they have like this really nice chart that it's, what do you call it again? The plant plate?
Plant plate.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and it shows you, and like for me, I'm super visual. So it was really, really helpful to see it. It shows you like how much percentage of your plate should be protein, grains, and all the other stuff. So to me, that was really helpful. And it was all mindset. You can do anything you put your mind to if you put in the work and you don't just talk about wanting to do it. Because I know it's January. I know many of you have probably set goals and have probably already forgotten about them. Because it's super easy to talk and wish for things, but it's never going to happen unless you take action. So that's the biggest piece, is taking action, not just sitting around and talking about it. So for me, I was like, okay, I'm taking action. I'm doing this. I'm going to change the way that I eat and be more mindful about what it is that I'm eating, what it is I'm putting in my mouth. And to me, what really helped was starting a food journal. So that's kind of like, it was all these steps that led to me being able to reach my goals. And of course, to me, the biggest piece is always the community and the support. I couldn't have done it on my own. So just wanted to share that.
100%. And one of the things that we also like to do is we like to do like challenges throughout the year to like inspire ourselves. Marcia and I need motivation. I can't even talk. Marcia and I also need motivation as health coaches. So we like to put together these fun challenges. Sometimes they're 2 weeks, sometimes they're 3 weeks. But ladies, we have a 6-week challenge starting next week, starting Monday. And it's called a Happy New Year. We're going to plump our peaches, get our nice little plant chick peach going. And like Marcia said, like the number one reason women come to us is because they want to lose weight. And the second reason, they're like, I want to firm my butt. I want a better butt. So we are doing Happy New Year, and yes, let me show you. So this is part of our Plant Chics Lifestyle, and literally we focus on women 40 and above. But one thing we like to also talk about is like the importance of exercise, because as women, after the age of 30, we lose up to 10% of our bone density. So it's really important that we strength train. And you're going to see we've got a couple transformations here. This beautiful woman, she did a fitness competition and she came in, she was looking pretty fit. And literally in 4 months, we've got a butt transformation picture of Heather. And in 4 months, she was able to perk her peach. And this is what we're going to be starting with Happy New Year. Here is another beautiful transformation. Wendy is another amazing transformation. And this is like slow and sustainable. These are looks that you're able to keep month after month, year after year, which is beautiful. And all of our programs are designed by women. Marcia and I write these. And before I get into it a little bit more, Marcia, she has won numerous awards as the top trainer, like literally around the world. She's been a fitness model. She was a pro competitor in the bikini stage for many, many years. She's very, very amazing with her programs. And the beauty of this in our Plant Chics Lifestyle, you get all of her workouts for a fraction of the cost of what it is if you would coach with her just by herself. And in our Plant Chics Lifestyle, in our Happy New Year, you get food, you get our plant plates that Karen was just talking about, you get our 6-week workout program along with a variety of other workout programs. And Happy New Year is designed to be done in the gym. If you don't want to go to the gym, we'll have options of what you can do at home. But a lot of our other programs like high impact, like intensity, which is high impact and low impact, our LIP programs, these things can all be done at home. Yoga, Pilates, bar, these all can be done at home. And then we always have our community. And Karen, your group, you guys have an amazing community here as well. So you get all your food, all the recipes, grocery lists, our plant plates chart, plant blenders chart that Karen was talking about, and all kinds of great tips and tricks. And then we've got a variety of workouts that you can do for strength, flexibility, and endurance. We could go on and on about the importance of fitness, but that'll have to be in another live. And then the number 3 thing is our community, friends. Like we have to lean into one another and create beautiful friendships. And there have been women in our Plant Chics tribe who've gotten together and they've met on these online challenges, like what we're going to do for Happy New Year. And then a year later, they were able to meet. They met in Chicago just earlier this year, and it's beautiful. And like the sisterhood that's created is so beautiful. So our Happy New Year challenge, Karen has posted a link, and I think, Karen, you might have to show that comment so everyone can see it. You guys can join. Yeah. You can join our Happy New Year by clicking the link that Karen is sharing with you. And this will give you access to all of our workout programs, including Happy New Year that will start on Monday. And we have all kinds of different bonuses. You'll also get our plant tracker. It's recommended for optimal health to eat 30 different unique plants every week. We've got a plant tracker that you can download and write it out. And then day planner. Who's not into organization? Our Plant Your Day planner is so amazing, and you can write everything in so you never forget anything, and you just are going to slay your day. Put in your meal prep, put in your workouts, boom, you got this. And we're starting on Monday. So we hope that you join. We are here for you, and we really do hope that you join. And it's membership you can join for as low as $12.95 per month. So.
And the link is also in the video description for anyone who is looking for it. It's also in the comments, but I think it depends which group you're watching from, but it's in the video description. But yeah, that program is fantastic. And I love challenges. I freaking love them. Like I always get so excited. And that's why like I'm super excited for my challenge as well, because it's such a great way to get inspired and motivated, right? So I really hope that you will join, and this is actually a really, really good combination. So, and this is why, like, we're all here supporting each other, right? So this challenge is again, for any goal that you have in mind that you want to accomplish. I'm literally going to give you the tools and the framework and the support to actually help you reach those goals. You're not going to reach your goal in 5 days, okay? Like, I'm not that good. But I'm going to set you up for success. So it starts in 12 days. Again, it's all free. I'm going to be going live in my Facebook group every day. There's going to be a series of email. I'm going to be there supporting you. And there's a private Facebook group for everyone who joins. And it's really active. People go in there and they post their introduction, and we support each other. So I highly, highly encourage you to please, check out the page, sign up for it, and all the information is there. And let's see here. And yeah, so, you have nothing to lose, everything to gain, really. And same thing with signing up for the Plant Chics Lifestyle. It's $13 a month. Okay. If you are dedicated to actually dedicated and committed to, eating healthier, losing weight, like, this is so affordable. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Okay. So highly, highly encourage you. And if you don't like it, then you just unsubscribe after a month, like no harm. Right. So, and if anybody has any questions, if you are watching the replay, again, leave your comments. We will reply to them. Okay. We will read and reply to them. So does anybody watching, have any, questions at all? Any final thoughts, ladies?
Yes. Karen, I know you're going to love the challenge because you love lifting weights. So you're going to love Happy New Year. And I know I'm personally excited for your goal challenge that starts January 24th, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm excited for that. And ladies, for the single ladies, if you want more support in your nutrition and fitness, you're welcome to join our Plant Chics tribe. It's only women. It's here on Facebook. And we invite you to follow us on Instagram or wherever your social media is, YouTube at Plant Chics. But literally, I would love to see you guys in our Plant Chics Lifestyle doing Happy New Year. Marcia and I, this is our passion. And guess what? Today is our Plant Chics birthday. We're 4 today. So awesome. Thank you for sharing our birthday with us. And thanks for having us, Karen. I really appreciate you.
Yes, thanks for having us.
We really, really appreciate it. And hopefully we've inspired some people to take action. No more sitting around just wishing and wanting things. Okay, let this be your sign. If you're watching this, this is your time. We are there for you. We will support you. And we look forward to working with you. So thank you so much, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.